welcome. We're back. Sorry, it's been a while. I've just been real busy with life, of course. There was this one time I uh I was in I think it was like second, third grade, and I was I used to get left at the after school program, and I remember one time I had asked to go use the restroom, and uh at the same time I went, this other little girl had gone, and I don't remember her name per se, but I remember she was a little scrawny girl, and I remember we were walking to the restroom together, and next to the sidewalk was like this patch of grass with like some dirt and stuff. So I don't know if it rained or if like the sprinklers just gone off, but it was all muddy and stuff. And so we're walking past, and I think I was flirting with her. I don't remember, but I was just messing with her. I really didn't want to hurt her, and I didn't want to happen what actually happened. So I pushed her, and I thought, like normal people, when someone pushes you, you don't just give in and you just fall straight to the ground. You usually like kind of, stumble a little. So I thought she was gonna stumble into the mud, and no, I push her, and she just falls like straight down, just like didn't even put her hands out, nothing. She was just covered in mud from like head to toe, and and I remember I freaked out because I think her mom was also the like lady that was in charge of like the after school program. So I was like, she's gonna find her out and be so in trouble. She's gonna rat me out. So I think she was cool. Like I picked her out and I said I was sorry, and I told her I didn't mean to do that. And I think she was cool with it. And I even took her I probably shouldn't have, but we even went to the restroom together. And I like tried cleaning her up with like napkins and stuff. But she just had so much mud. The damage was done. Like you would see it all. And so I don't know. I think she like, yeah, don't worry. Like it's okay. It was just an accident. But like literally as soon as we got back to the program, like her mom saw it, and right away she was just like, oh, Jordan pushed me, and I got in so much trouble. But I actually was telling you that story because just a couple days ago it was raining over here, and I was walking to the car, and the parking lot was like kind of muddy, and I was like, God damn. I was like, that would suck if like someone just fell in this. Then I remember like, oh yeah, I pushed some little girl. Like I did make her fall in it. So yeah. Welcome back to another episode of Slop in the Pod. Oh, it's coffee. As you guys may notice, I'm by myself. I just couldn't get anyone in. It's such short notice. So I figure, why not? Why not go back to doing a little solo one by myself? I always thought these were tougher though. Like I've always said, it's always like you're just bringing up you're by yourself. First off, I'm legit by myself. I don't have no one helping me record. I'll be going back and forth to press record. And I'm just doing everything by myself. And I'm not bragging. I'm just saying like I'm legit alone. So like when you do these solo ones, you either have like notes, which I normally would do, but this time I just said, fuck yeah, I just press record. Let's just see what we get out of it. And sometimes I just go from the top of the dome. And that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to freestyle this one. Just whatever comes to my mind. I'm just going to tell you guys what's on my mind lately. It is a little awkward though, now that I've done a few episodes with actual people. And then to go back to doing this, it's like I'm just desperate at this point, But hey, whatever. What's going on? Well, the Super Bowl just happened. I knew Tom Brady was gonna win. It's one of those things like he's been in the game for so long. He's been to, I think they said he's been to 10 Super Bowls, won 7 now. And he's had all that mental preparation so many times before. Like Mahomes, this is his second Super Bowl, and I get it. It's his first one he won or whatever, but like this one, like it's still new to the kid. So it's, you're going from playing a normal, like, win or loss game to playing like the biggest game of your entire career, like the biggest game ever. So I think Mahomes probably going into it. He's younger, so he doesn't have that. He doesn't have the maturity to like really understand what's going on. Fucking Tom Brady. This is nothing to him. This is just another game to him. And I think that's the secret to success right there. If you're not so serious all the time, like if you just like downgrade a lot of things, then I think life will be easier for you because then you won't expect as much, and then it doesn't make like it's like for him like maybe to him the Super Bowl was like it's just another game for me, and like that's why he won because he was just so chill and relaxed about it. Um, and I'm pretty sure the whole time Mahomes is thinking like this is the fucking Super Bowl, like this is what like is everyone's goal when they play football or they join the NFL is to go to the Super Bowl, and I'm already doing it. Like there's so many guys. I mean, just look alone. Phillip Rivers just retired. Our Chargers quarterback. Sorry, my nose is a little runny. And dude, that guy's been in 10, 17 years or something. I don't know why. 17 is his number, so that just pops in my head. He's been in for a long time, and he's never. He's never even gone to the Super Bowl. Like, that's insane. This new kid that's just, one, he's super young, straight, brand new into NFL, and this motherfucker's already gone to two. So, I don't know. Football's crazy, dude. Sports are crazy. Sports is... I played sports in high school. I played football, baseball, and soccer. I never played basketball. I don't really like basketball. I don't know if it's because I'm not good at it or, every time I'd play basketball, I was the guy that like as soon as you passed to me, I was just gonna shoot it. It didn't matter where I was standing, I was just gonna shoot it. And like surprisingly, I was really good at that. But like everything else about basketball, like dribbling and passing, and I could never dribble without not looking at the ball. Like I can't stare forward and dribble. I think that's tough for me. I can't do the whole crossing between. Like I'm just not when it comes to basketball. I'm not hand-eye coordinated with that shit. Anything else, I'm good. But when it comes to basketball, I just can't do it. And so I'm just that long-range shooter. I remember when I was younger, I played for the city. And I guess at the time, I was like one of the tallest kids on the team. So I was on defense. And literally all I did was get rebounds. Like I just stood under the net or under the basket. And I just fucking was getting them down and putting them back up. Or getting them down and passing them to like the forward or whatever the fuck they're called in basketball. But I remember one time I made because you just get so used to constantly looking up, getting the rebound, jumping, coming down, and then jumping back up, and automatically just pushing it in there. But one of these times I made the basket on the wrong on the other team's basket, and it was muscle memory. Like I told you, like I just got this rebound, came down, and then just went right back up with it. And yeah. And I didn't realize what I had done until everyone started laughing. And yeah, it was really embarrassing. But, that's life though, dude. That's just what life's all about is making mistakes. And you know what? I'm glad that people laughed at me. I'm glad that I got made fun of because from that day on, I never did it again because I was so embarrassed and it worked for me. And then you got like these other people that, dude, the fuck, people are crazy. It's like you get bullied one day and the next thing you know, they want to kill themselves or they want to shoot the school up. Like, I don't know. I think we're all different people. And that's the thing too, is everyone likes to blame like the year they were born or like the type of, like period you're in. Like you're a millennial or a Gen Z, whatever that shit. But that's not anything, dude. That doesn't mean shit. Like I've met people that are probably younger than me that kind of have like the same ideas, like as far as like not being so offended easily and getting bullied. Like I remember one time when I was in school, I was taking a class and I wrote the positive effects of bullying. It's like I never was a bully. I never was. I was too skinny. I got bullied, like I've said it before. They used to call me, I was skinny, I was scrawny. It was weird. You either got made fun of because you were too fat or you were too skinny. Like there was no in between because there was rarely anyone in high school around at least time when I was in high school that was like super shredded and shit. And like, that's what you're supposed to look like. Like it wasn't that, it was one or the other. So neither way you got bullied, which never really made sense to me. I feel like there should be like a good team and a bad team. I don't know. But yeah. So I mean, they used to call me Holocaust survivor, which I'm not gonna lie, that's a good one. Um, I didn't even get mad at that one. I was like, you know what, I'll give that to you. That's a good. I hadn't heard that one before, so that was one good one. You know, the classic Esqueleto. That was real famous, real big around the time Nacho Libre came out. But yeah, so I wasn't a bully, but I had got bullied, and so but I just but I also I think when I was thinking about, you know, when I got bullied, like I never had those moments where I wanted to not go back to school, or um like I said, going like, well, I didn't have like, I wasn't depressed or had like these, because I had friends too, so it wasn't like I was just a loner and then I got bullied. Like I had friends that were like, yo, that's fucked up, and all my friends are like the same as me. So like if I was getting like pushed around by the big guys, like my friends weren't really gonna do much. So I didn't even get mad at them. I was like, you guys, you would be dumb to help me because you're just gonna get yourself jumped, and I'm not worth it. So don't do it. They were cool. So yeah, it's like I said, I got bullied, but it's like I had friends though, so I wasn't like depressed, and didn't want to, I didn't want to go shoot my whole school because, I like some of the kids at school, so I don't want to just shoot everybody. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to shoot anybody, guys. Chill. What I'm saying is, I just never had those thoughts in my head, and so for me, it worked out. So I figured I'd write a paper about how uh, being bullied can maybe benefit you. You know, because I'm a survivor, and look at me, guys. Look how much I've accomplished. So I'll just leave it at that. What else? Mm, you know, there's sometimes there's days where, and there's hours and there's seconds where um I gotta fix the camera because it just, hold on, give me a sec. Pussy. Oh no, not a good. Where's the record button? Right there. All right, cool. Yeah, this is stuff. I'm gonna let the audio roll, but I'll just have little parts in in the video. If you guys are watching on YouTube, when I'm going back to press record, I just fucking I'm I'm going back to press record, so it's gonna be a black screen for a little bit. So just be patient. Well, excuse me. The voice and the video will come together. So just chill. But yeah, the first time I ever went to a country, it was a country concert. It was Thomas Rhett. Who else was it? Can't remember. You guys all know it. They sing that song, "Drinking Problem." Everyone's gonna be yelling at me right now. I'm sorry. And then I can't remember the other guy. Anyways, I went to a country concert, and it was actually a lot of fun. I had a great time. The crowd's different. Before that, I'd only ever gone to like a rock concert, and then like rap and stuff, and then like DJ sets. But yeah, when you go to a country concert, it's a different. There's a lot of things going on. You know, I feel like country music, it could be happy or sad, but just sometimes, whether it's the beats or the sounds or just like the lyrics, they somehow get in people in their feelings. So like there could be a song that could be really happy, but it might bring someone back to like a bad time. So you'll see like a big group partying and having a great time to the song and singing it word for word and having a great time, but then you see another group just crying together because it probably just brings back a bad memory or something. But country's weird. There's like two little girls in front of us that were literally just like, they were just going back and forth. Every song was like crying or laughing or it was just weird. They're all over the place. I think they got kicked out. They tried hopping over the little wall that was in front of them. We got really dope seats. We were really close to. So the concert, the country concert was in. If you guys ever been to the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. So pretty much it's normally used as for like a hockey rink for the hockey teams to play, and so that was kind of like the setup. So if you can imagine, the oval shape of like a hockey rink, where the walls are, we were like on like literally two rows up above that wall. So there was these little girls in front of us, and that was their wall. So then in the area where the ice rink would actually be was where they covered it somehow. They did some magic and they melted it all, and they just had it cemented, or I don't know what the fuck they did, but it was dope. It's crazy how they do that. How they can go from like a basketball field or a basketball court to like a hockey to like a full setup stage to like fucking monster trucks. I don't know how the fuck they get monster trucks in these things. Like they just have big loads of fuck. Can you imagine that? Like imagine if I just wanted to have like a beach themed party in my house and I just fucking put some tarp all over the whole house and just poured tons of sand through my house. Like with a like, dude, they have to bring tons and tons of dirt, legit like up the pound tons, the weight tons of dirt of sand to make this fucking jumps for some big ass trucks can do monster trucks are doing backflips now. Like I don't think I've ever even seen anyone do a backflip in like a car, let alone like a big ass monster truck. And they're landing it. It's crazy. Dude, it's 2021 and we don't have flying cars, but we have backflipping monster trucks. Can you imagine like when we were younger, they're going to be like, yeah, not in 2021, in 2020, you guys aren't going to have flying cars. You guys are going to have monster trucks that do backflips. And we're like, what are you talking about? Monster trucks can't do backflips. Look how huge they are. And they're like, yeah, I know, but trust me, it's going to be a thing. That's insane. And they got to bring all that dirt in. But anyways, back to my original story. So yeah, the ice area where they're normally skating at, that's where more seating was. That was more like open seating, so it was like where you could actually jump around. We were like in the seats area. Yeah, like those little girls, they were like in front. So around the wall is like this little cushion, like padding, and they with their fucking nails, I don't know how, but they were digging holes into that shit. Like they like were taking it, like they were drunk. I say little girls because to me they're little girls. I don't know. They were probably like, well, shit. If they're drinking, then they're 21. I guess 21's not that younger. But they just, I don't know. Maybe they got a fake ID because they looked really little. Anyways, it was literally just these two girls, and they were clearly drunk. I know they were drinking, and like, yeah, dude. I think they just got in their feelings, and like one was just crying and like digging her nail into like the cushion of that wall, and then they hopped it. And I think they had to use the restroom. They didn't want to go all the way upstairs because we were like down a level. So they hopped it and tried to go to the exit where like all the VIP and shit would go. And they got caught. And I don't know. They never came back. But, and then another thing too, the type of girls that go to country concerts are different. For instance, this is a true story. I was at the same concert. I went up to go take a piss, whatever, and the line was pretty long for the guys. Normally it's the girls one that's the long line and the guys isn't, but this time both girls and guys were pretty long. Girls were super long, guys was like just long, not super long like the girls, but the guys was just like a normal long line. And sure enough, you get closer, and once you get into that first door, there's girls in line, and I'm thinking, okay, these girls are probably just waiting for their dates, or one, I don't know why I thought that, because I don't know what girl goes on a date with her guy and then gets in line with them and waits in the restroom for them. So I don't know, but that's what I was thinking. No, these girls were under the influence, and they legit were peeing in the stand-up urinals, like the ones that the guys use, because we have penises that we can actually use them properly. There was girls like squatting over. It was super crazy. It was like, and for a second, I walked in like, am I in the girls' restroom? But then I was like, no, I'm not, because it's mainly guys. There's only two girls. There's mainly guys in here. And I don't think they have the stand-up urinals in the girls' restroom. So I was like, yes, I'm pretty sure I'm in the guys' restroom. So that was a trip. And it's funny because sure enough, like, these guys that are just drunk and they're country likers, and they have full bladders. So they're pissed and they're just yelling at these girls like, you don't belong here. It was crazy. But yeah, country concerts are something else. Let's see what else. I've been thinking about getting into stocks lately. If anyone's listening that knows somewhat of stocks, like just to give me like a breakdown, I need like a dummies, what is it, stocks for dummies type thing. So when you guys listening could maybe send me a little link to break it down for me. I was thinking about getting into it. With everything going on, and that's the thing. I have no idea what happened. All I know is GameStop and some other AMC. I think it was AMC, which is like movies. Um, they a lot of people bought their stocks, so it somehow fluctuated and the graphs went off. I don't know the chart. I don't fucking know what happened, but I need to understand because it sounds like a lot of people are making some money off this stuff, and it's not that it's easy money because I know it's not easy money. I think of stocks as like going to the casino, right? Like I've always said, if you go to the casino, you have to know that when you're going to the casino, however much money you plan on spending, or whatever money you spend, that's money that you are okay with. You're pretty much saying, I'm okay with leaving tonight and having $0. That's how I feel about stocks. It's like everything's, a gamble, I guess you could say. So I know, sometimes it's not a for sure plan. Is what I'm trying to say. So it's a big shot in the dark. So I was kind of scared. But I was thinking maybe just try something small, and I get it too. And I've also a little bit of research I've done. I know that the one thing I've gotten out of this is you buy low, sell high, right? Buy low, sell high. Yeah. So that's all I know. And I don't know if that's like a big part of it, but that's something I know. So, but yeah, I know stocks is going. That's crazy. I just downloaded the Robinhood app. I think when I downloaded it too, and it's not because, oh shit, GameStop, I need to go do this. I didn't do that. My little brother was actually been getting into it. And so I was like, you know what, maybe I should. It'd be cool to learn some stuff. So I downloaded the app, and for the first like 2-3 days, it was just the app kept crashing. And I think it was around the time like GameStop was going off the charts, as one would say. And so I think everyone was trying to get a little piece of that. And so the Robinhood app was going crazy for a second. And then, so yeah, it took me a while to actually get an account. It was weird. But yeah, I think stocks is the new thing for 2021. I mean, unless stocks has always been a thing, I don't fucking know. I don't listen to that Gary Vee guy. I think he's funny, but I don't buy into people that are what is it? Fucking public speaker or like positive people. What are they called? Like fucking life coaches and shit. I don't really believe in that. I've always said it. If I can't talk to someone close to me that I actually know, why would I tell my problems to this therapist who says they went to school for X amount of years and now they know everything about what's going on in my brain because I can tell them what my dreams are and they'll tell me what my fucking dreams mean. I don't buy into that stuff. I know for some people that works, but that's not me. Like, I'd rather just not tell anybody, honestly, if I have an issue. I'm talking about like as far as like my own things that I deal with. I'd rather just not let anyone know. Because then I get more anxiety when I tell people my issues. And then they kind of have that look of like, are you going to be okay? And I don't like knowing that. Like, it's one of those things where it's like you can tell them you're going to be okay. And then they're just like, all right. But then like the more you think about it, they probably forgot about it. But they're probably like, oh, he said he'll be okay. So I'm not going to worry about it too much. But then in the back of my mind, I'm thinking like, did I just put burden on them? Like, are they worried about me now? Like, so I'd rather just not say nothing because everything's good. I'm all good. So like, if I'm not worried about it, you shouldn't be worried about it. So I'm not going to be worried about it. So you shouldn't be worried about it. What else we got coming up? Oh, dude, I'm so excited. I might be getting some fucking golf clubs. I played golf a while back when I was doing some training in Kentucky, I think, and I fell in love with it. It was really, really fun. It is actually a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I played high school. I played baseball for a while before high school and in high school. So, but that's the thing though, is because when you play baseball, you sometimes do that thing where you do the golf swing. Oh, let me go press record real quick. Oh, you do that thing where, if you swing wrong, you got that golf swing, right? So it's something, obviously, when you're playing baseball, a golf swing isn't the right thing to do. Um, so just playing like that, I have a mirror behind me so I can see the reflection because I don't have a LCD screen that pops out. Um, and so I'm trying to look at myself in the mirror and make sure I'm still in frame. I think I'm good. If I'm not, I'm sorry, guys. But as long as you see this, then we're good. But yeah, so when you play baseball, obviously a golf swing is a bad thing. And when you play golf, I think just the turning my hips, with the bat and everything just kind of came at a weird way. Like I have video of when I first ever tried to hit with the big one, the wood. I think that's what it's called, the long driver, the one that actually makes it go for the furthest. And I look like I'm going to bat, like to baseball. So it was kind of tough. It was kind of like doing everything that you were taught not to do. So it was kind of weird. But I fell in love with it. So I coming back to town. Well, now that I'm in town, or now that I'm home, I want to pick up golfing. I think that'd be cool. And it's funny because I always thought golfing was like that whack fucking sport. But golf is pretty dope, though. I'm not gonna lie, golf is pretty dope. Golf, golf. golf, golf. It's actually really rewarding. Like when you get I was telling, I forgot who I was talking to, but I remember I was telling someone, just like when you connect with when you connect with that little white fucking piece of that ball, then that shit, and you fucking send it, dude. And I'm talking like yardage, like down, like 2 football field lengths down. Like it just feels so good. It feels like hitting. Then it goes back to baseball because I've never hit a home run per se. I've hit a home run I've hit a ball from the home plate over the fence, but like when I played like softball, which doesn't count. That old underhand toss shit. That's no. But I played that for a while. It was like the closest I could get, I guess, to baseball and to feel back in my young days. And I've hit one over the fence and stuff. That was pretty close. That was close enough for me to hit that ball over the fence in like an actual game that counted as a score. So that feeling I got is like what you get like or maybe if you ever scored a touchdown. I never scored a touchdown. I was mainly on special teams because I was not that great. Once again, Holocaust survivor looking guy here. So that wasn't. I was one of the small. Like they couldn't even. I don't think I had the pads. The small size they had was too big for me. And then like my sophomore year, I got bruised ribs, so I had to wear like this rib protector. And that thing didn't even fit me. They had to overlap it and like tape it. I swear, I'm not even joking. Nothing fit me when I was playing the most dangerous contact sport. But I mean, I was good though. Where was I going with that? But so going back to what I was saying, when you get like a good swing on a fucking golf ball and you send it yards, it's a great feeling. So I can't wait to get that feeling back. I think tomorrow I'm gonna go get. And the thing I haven't gotten them is because I'm a lefty. So like a lot of people say, I'm a wrongy. I'm not a right hand. I'm a wrongly. I'm a wrong hand. But that's just how I was born. I can't help it. I actually was talking to this old guy one time, and I was helping fix his front yard up or some shit. And I looked, and I was being nosy, and I saw he had like a bunch of golf clubs, and I was hoping like randomly like you ask these old people stuff, and they just like they just give away stuff because they're so old, They forget why they have 4 pair of golf clubs, and they don't even golf anymore. So I thought he was just gonna give me one, but he didn't, or at least point me in the direction of someone he might know, so I could purchase them or something. I always thought I was gonna get like those movie moments where I run into like that old guy that like wants to take care of me, but not like in a creepy like sugar daddy way, but like in a he never had a grandson and I'm never had a grandpa type of thing. I don't know what I'm talking about, but because I have a grandpa. Wife had grandpas, whatever. But yeah, so I was asking him, and he was like, what's funny is when I was younger, which was probably like in the fucking 1800s, because he was old, dude, like super old, like he was at that age where he could walk around at a kid's park and nothing, like just a t-shirt and no pants on and just his underwear, and no one's gonna tell him anything because he was so old. That's how old he was. But he was telling me that when he was younger and he first got into golf, he was a lefty. He said he played baseball and he was a lefty, and when it came to golfing, he tried finding lefty clubs. And I don't know if he said like at the time, back in his day, like they didn't understand that there was some people that were lefty and some people that were righty. They just assumed everyone is all the same. Like everyone writes with the right hand. Everyone, throws with their, what does everyone throw with? Left or right? Right. Yeah. Everyone throws with the right hand. So like, I don't know if that's what the case was or they just didn't want to buy him lefty clubs. But, he said that they said, fuck that. You're going to learn how to play righty. So he said for like a full year, he was just hitting it really dumb and like he just felt awkward. But eventually he learned. But I was like, I'm not going to do that. It's 2021. They make lefty clubs. I'm just going to go get a pair of lefty clubs and learn how to properly hit the ball with my lefty swing. So yeah, that guy was crazy. And he didn't give me any clubs. He wasn't one of those cool old guys. I can't wait to get old. How long have I been doing this? Where's my phone? Oh fuck, dude. I'm fucked. I'm so fucked. People have probably been trying to get a hold of me. They're gonna have to wait. Yeah, I can't wait to get old. I want to have all white, gray hairs. But I gotta get back in the gym though, dude. I don't want to be one of those like fat, slobby, like old people. I want to look like a fit old person. Like when I used to go to CrossFit, there was guys in there that were like, I don't know how old, but they probably were like 50, mid 50s, late 40s, early 50s. I don't know, but they looked amazing, and I was like, God damn, like they were like, yeah, they were good looking old dudes, and so that's how I want to be. I can't wait to become old and wise. I think that's everything on my mind for today. Funny thing before I go, I was gonna actually name this podcast my mind. No, I was gonna name it Inside My Mind. Something weird. I've been thinking about why I named it the Slob on the Pod. I'm not gonna. I like it. I'm gonna keep it. But like, I see other people's podcasts, or I see their titles, and I kind of wish mine was like a one name thing. I know there's one called like the BFF podcast, and I think it would have been cool for mine to be like the title is Your Best Friend's Podcast or something like that, or Your Friend's Podcast. Yeah, that would have been cool. Like that was the title, Your Friend's Podcast, YFP, and it would have been cool. People are like, what are you listening to? And it's like Your Friend's Podcast, and then it's like they're like my friend, and they're like, what? And then they just get really confused with the title because that's what it sounds like. They're saying like Your Friend's Podcast, like I'm listening to Your Friend's Podcast. But anyways, I don't know. I was thinking about that. But yeah, I almost titled my podcast Inside My Mind, and I was literally just gonna come, press record, and just talk for 30 to 40 minutes about just whatever was coming to my mind at the time, or even throughout the week what I had wrote down. And just I was going to do a Monday through Thursday, Friday, do a podcast, and Monday through Thursday, just write down little notes that I thought about, things I thought about. Anyone that's listening, you're more than welcome to take this idea. Cause I found my thing, I think. But yeah, I was going to do that, and I thought that was a cool deal. I might even still do that. So maybe you guys can't take that. Sorry. It's registered, trademarked, signed, sealed, delivered. Sorry guys, but I think that's good. I think that's a good time. I'm trying to see myself in the mirror, make sure I'm still recording. But today's episode is sponsored by Money Cuts. Money Cuts. You guys know Money Cuts. Manny Molina. Money Cuts is he's a sneaker reseller. He sells anything from Jordans, Yeezys, honestly like shoes, shirts. He's like a big thing for Supreme. I know recently he started picking up hats. He's got some dope Yankee hats I saw. I don't even like the Yankees, but I might get one of his hats. But he's a great guy too. Anytime you have any questions about anything, I'm new to this whole shoe game thing. So anytime I have questions about a certain shoe, or I can even he's so good. I can send him a picture of a shoe and he can tell me the word, or like he can easily find it because like I can't just find that shoe. He's a great guy. He's a good friend, and he legit. We did a podcast with Eric where he's the sponsor me one or something, or sponsor us or something. It was the title. And he had commented in our thing that he would want to do it. And I was like, whoa, shit. And so he legit messaged me and was like, were you serious? And I was like, hell yeah. Like, were you serious? And so we became together. As a matter of fact, I don't know when this podcast will be out, but pretty sure by the time it's out, this will be over. But we actually went, if you guys go to my Instagram, we had done a giveaway he gave me a, was this Supreme t-shirt, which is really cool. It's one of those collectible things. You can resell it. You can wear it, whatever you decide to do. It's pretty nice. I'll put it up right here, the little giveaway that we had. So yeah, he would give me a t-shirt so I could give away. Just try to help each other out too, type of you follow him and me type thing, and just to help grow our audience. But yeah, thank you, Money Cuts, for sponsoring today's episode. And that's all I got, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I know that's a real gay, or oh, my bad. Sorry. That's a real not cool thing to say is, in my comment, whatever, or just DM me, whatever you want to do. Any way to get outreach to me. Let me know how you guys thought. What you liked about this. Like I said, I haven't done one of these in a while. I've been fortunate to get guests in here, and that wasn't the case today. But just let me know what you guys think about this one. I don't know if I'm gonna keep. I don't know. You know what? Let me know what you think, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep doing this because I like this, because then if I don't have guests, I can still stay productive and I can stay consistent with putting out content for you guys. Not content. I hate that word. Stuff for you guys to listen to. What's cool is, thank you. A lot of you guys are actually messaging me and like, yo, when are you going to come out with a podcast? And, a lot of you are like, what am I going to listen to when I'm at work, when I'm driving to work or whatever? Shit. Hold on. I got to one more time. Last record I have to do. But yeah, and so a lot of you, and I appreciate you guys doing that, because by doing that, you guys are forcing me, or you guys are actually it's like kicking me in the ass and being like, yo, get up, fucking do something, man. You got us all hyped about this podcast you're talking about, and you want it to be successful, but you're not doing nothing. Get in front of the camera and fucking press record. You can do it. I'm clear. This episode is proving to me that I can do it. Not that I'm saying I can do it by myself, or that I want to do it myself. If I could get help, I would love that. What I'm saying is I have the capabilities of putting out episodes without, let me get so-and-so to come help me record. Let me get so-and-so as a guest. I don't need that. I can just do this, and I can still bring you guys what you guys want. And like I said, let me know what you guys think. Thank you for everyone that's been telling me, fucking get off your ass and put out an episode. Thank you. Happy February. Happy Valentine's Day. Yeah, that's it. Thanks, Money Cuts. Gotta go.